Hello friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and insights from the football world. The exciting summer transfers are back and yet again we are looking at some enterprising squads. The English Premier League never fails to disappoint and once again all the big clubs including the top 6 are back in the thick of the action in the summer transfer window. And one such big club, which is supposed to be the third biggest club in English football, Arsenal FC, have left no stones unturned. It has to be said that they have had a really exciting beginning to the transfers, and after a very long thought process, we have seen a very surprising decision which all Arsenal fans would not be hoping for. Eddie Nketiah, the young striker who has not been so prolific for them last season, has officially signed a 5-year deal with the Gunners, which will take him up to 2027. And not only that, the Call Me Merchant, who is famous for just putting his hand on his ears, and this is his unique celebration style, and it is something which we have seen in the past. He has been given the number 14 jersey which Thierry Henry and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang used to wear. And this is a very big surprise because he was linked to a move away from the Premier League to the Bundesliga as well, but nothing has transpired. And Arsenal were looking desperate for a striker, not only now but in the January transfer window as well. And one very big news coming that Fabio Vieira has officially signed for Arsenal. It's a move worth 35 million pounds with 5 million of add-ons, and I think this is a very good deal in my opinion because he's a versatile player. He can shoot with his left. He's quite adept with his right foot as well, and I think this will be like a backup for Martin Odegaard because at 22 years old he is still maturing as a player, and I just feel that Mikel Arteta is once again trusting Project Youth, and it will be really interesting to see how Arsenal lines up next season. And as far as the number 9 shortage is concerned, Gabriel Jesus is now heavily linked to the Gunners. Yes, soon after the season finished last year, Gabriel Jesus was linked to a move away from Manchester City. Only thing which was confirmed is that it would be a Premier League club where he would make the switch. And Arsenal, in my opinion, is the ideal destination for a player like Gabriel Jesus because he is a striker who required game time. Unfortunately, under Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, who like to play with a false nine, Gabriel Jesus was not playing in his natural position, and this kind of hindered his performances. And I feel that Mikel Arteta would suit him because that playing style which Arsenal follows with playing out from the back and holding up the ball even in the attacking third. I think Gabriel Jesus is a very physical player who is definitely an upgrade over Lacazette, who was clearly a lack of threat. Yes, Lacazette has officially joined Olympique Lyon. I am not too surprised because this was always coming. And talking about one another important signing which Arsenal have made, they have signed young Brazilian winger 19-year-old Marquinhos. I think, Edu Gaspar has a tendency to have a very strong link with players from Portugal and, those who are playing in the Portuguese league. And, all these Brazilian scouts have been working wonders. And I feel that Marquinhos, he will link up well with even if Gabriel Jesus joins yet another Brazilian. And this squad has a plethora of Brazilian talent, and mind you, all of them are youngsters. At such a young age, to groom such Brazilian talent, it requires a different kind of managerial skill. And Mikel Arteta is a manager who is still learning the craft of man management. And I feel that, once again, it will be really crucial how Mikel Arteta starts this season because we all know what happened last season. Arsenal were 3 L's out of 3 with a very embarrassing defeat to newly promoted side Brentford last season. And if they have to, resolve all their issues, they have to start well in the upcoming season. And for that to happen, they need to have a squad which is strong, which is having the depth, and which is having the talent for them to at least push for a top four position. Yes, last season they did bottle it, but it was not a big surprise because this squad didn't have the composure when it really mattered, and they still were not having that experience to just cross the finishing line and cement that fourth spot. It was literally in Arsenal's hands. But what did the Gunners do? At the crucial stages of the match of the Premier League, they lost to Newcastle away from home, and that kind of was the icing on the cake. You just knew that it was the final nail in the coffin, and Mikel Arteta's men eventually finished fifth. Yes, they are in the Europa League, but is there where Arsenal fans would like Arsenal to be? I am not really sure. This is a team which had a history of challenging for titles each and every single season. And even when the transfers are not going wrong, when the budget is quite low, Arsene Wenger managed to pull off top four position each and every single season. That shows that this team is unique, and with the kind of players that currently Arsenal has, I feel that they have a much better chance going into the new season for at least finishing in the top four. One more player who is heavily linked with the Gunners is Yuri Tillemans. Yuri Tillemans is a player who I personally like because he carries the ball forward. He has a very strong vision, and he has a different array of skills. And be it long passes, diagonal passes, be it the short 1-2, and his penetrative runs from the midfield to the attacking line, that is something which he can bring to Arsenal, and he can bring that creativity and goals as well, which Arsenal's midfield is clearly lacking. Granit Xhaka sometimes scores that spectacular worldie, and Thomas Partey has to really practice his shooting boots. And this is where I feel that Yuri Tillemans would be the perfect ideal signing for Arsenal to fill that void in the midfield, especially when their key players get injured. And I think Tielemans would start for the Gunners if he actually makes this move. And it is really a very, very big period for Arsenal. The next 10 days would actually determine how Arsenal would finish off in the transfer window before they head off to the USA for their friendlies. And this is just about splashing the cash, because at the end of the day, if you have to be an elite club, you need to invest, and you need to invest on the right players. And unfortunately for Arsenal, one of their biggest mistakes or problems of yesteryears has been their transfer policy. They try to sign young players and groom them until they become mature, and they are still following the Arsene Wenger model, giving chance to youngsters. Still, players like Bukayo Saka and Emil Smith Rowe are doing well for them, coming from the Hale end. But I just feel that you need to have experience as well. Project Youth has still not delivered, and I'm expecting Arsenal at least to make some key signings, especially the ones who are quite experienced. So, guys, please let me know what are your thoughts about Arsenal Football Club. Do you think that these signings which they are linked to would eventually happen? Would Gabriel Jesus and Yuri Tillemans make them a better squad? Please put your thoughts in the comment section. And if you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button and share it amongst your network. And the Football Mania is here to stay. It will be having some exciting content your way. So if you have not yet subscribed to the Football Mania, please hit the subscribe button. And until next time, stay safe and take care.